Hey, hi, how you doing? This is Ryan, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. So I finally played Ultrakill. If you follow the indie game space, particularly when it comes to the genre of retro boomer shooters, there's no way you haven't heard of Ultrakill already. Released in early access in late 2020, Ultrakill has accumulated a sizable fan base and much critical acclaim. All of it completely deserved. After playing the game for myself, I entirely understand why so many people are in love with Ultrakill, why so many people proclaim this game to be, despite it being in early access, one of the best first-person shooters ever made, and to many folks, their new favorite first-person shooter of all time ever. Yeah, I can't fault anyone for falling in love with this game. Ultrakill exudes confidence, style, charisma, passion. You can see it and you can feel it as you progress through these levels, as you listen to the music, as you fight through the many combat arenas, discover new mechanics, find the various secrets and Easter eggs. Ultrakill in many ways feels like both an evolution and revolution for the genre, while at the same time being a nostalgic throwback to the classic games of old. The best and most blunt way I can put it, Ultrakill is a video game made by a gamer for gamers. There's so many video games out there that I could list as examples as games that were in a sense designed in isolation, designed in a vacuum, where no consideration was made in designing these games by looking at their predecessors, their competition, the most critically acclaimed products in their respective genres, looking at their successes, looking at the aspects, elements, features, and mechanics of these games that people love and want more of, and then taking inspiration from that and applying that to their own games. Ultrakill's one-man developer, Hakita, is a master craftsman, and it's not just because he's incredibly creative, or because of how upfront and direct he is about his passions and inspirations. It's because Hakita doesn't ignore his peers. He obviously plays other video games and learns from them, and you can feel that in Ultrakill's design. I'd be lying if I didn't admit that throughout my many years of playing video games, there have always been games that have made me think and feel and say aloud, why would they design the game this way? Haven't they played this game or that game? That game did so much better. Why did they do it this way? When I play Ultrakill, I'm like, oh, this is a proper video game. This is a game that was made by someone who has played a first-person shooter before. They are familiar and experienced with the genre, they understand what makes it work, what people like about it, and they are incorporating that into their own game. Now, the following is a bit of an odd reference to make, I admit, but I swear it makes sense if you think about it. Ultrakill actually reminds me a lot of my Game of the Year 2021, Kena Bridge of Spirits. Like Ultrakill, it's an indie game, but it doesn't look or feel indie. It was the developer's first game they've ever made, but they had obviously played other video games in its respective genre, learned from those games that they had played, and then incorporated those lessons into developing and designing the game to spectacular results. Honestly, this whole segment of the video is just an excuse for me to talk about and praise Kena Bridge of Spirits a bit more. But back to Ultrakill, it's really fucking good. There's a damn good reason the Steam reviews for this game are overwhelmingly positive, and the game is the 15th highest rated game on Steam of all time. Honestly, nothing sells the game better than just watching some gameplay. It showcases and details the game's qualities better than I ever could just explaining it. I'd say that speaks for itself, eh? And a reminder, this game is still in early access, and it's going to be in early access for some time. We'll be lucky if Ultrakill gets fully released in 2023. There is still so much more new content on the horizon for this game. We're talking several more levels, more new enemies and bosses and weapons and secrets. And the game is already, as it is now, rich in quality content, in-depth skill-based mechanics, and excellent incentivization to replay the game and unlock more rewards. Namely, discovering all the delightful secrets and Easter eggs. Like the dating sim secret mission. Yes, you heard me right! God, I fucking love this game. You can see it and you can feel it that developer Hakita loves making this game. This is an obvious passion project. And those are the best kind of video games. Those are the games I adore the most, where you can tell that the developers were having fun making them. So yeah, Ultrakill is a hell of a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. It's absolutely worth the money. And when Ultrakill finally leaves early access, it's going to be a Game of the Year contender. I'm calling it now, folks. Anyways, that's been a video. Thank you for watching. If you did indeed like the video, please be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section down below. If you want to help out and support the video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, there's links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi in the description down below. Thank you so much. Again, this has been a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.